this amazing, auspicious occasion. Let's give them a little hand. We thank Mr. Good, the director, Ms. Farnholz, and Ms. Gatterday for starting us off in the tradition of commencement with artistic excellence. To our distinguished guest, Board President Peterson Mayberry, Chief of High Schools Dr. Fagans, Founder and First Principal of DSA Dr. Denise Davis Cotton, and Detroit City Council member and DSA alum of the class of 2002, Councilman Fred Gerald III. Parents, family, friends, teachers, staff, and the graduating class of 2023. On this day, in this year, at this illustrious historic institution, the DSO, also at one time called Paradise Valley, it is my honor and absolute privilege to welcome you to the Detroit School of Arts, DSA, home of the Achievers 2023 graduation. Detroit School of Arts, founded by the brilliant, creative mind in the person of Dr. Denise Davis Cotton, who cultivated by some of the nation's most qualified, caring, and committed teachers and staff, and attended by Detroit's best, most creative, brilliant, funny, sometimes challenging, quirky, kind, innovative students, DSA. And we celebrate this historic milestone. We remember the struggle. We remember the Wilbur Wright warehouse. We remember the naysayers. We have come a long way. And the legacy of greatness, which is a part of this institution, will continue to thrive and go on into perpetuity. We have survived emergency management, self-government, deconstruction of funds and support, and a global pandemic. We survived teams and virtual school and NCs and Gs. We have been now stabilized by an elected school board, and we are currently led by a former classroom teacher, principal, and creator and innovator of schools for exceptional students as our superintendent in Dr. Beatty, who believes in and supports arts education. Like Morpheus said in The Matrix, to the nation of Zion, we are still here. Creating art, making a difference, creating memories, and building community, representing Detroit, a beautiful city built by a mighty river. And on today, I welcome you to this, our hub of excellence and arts and academic excellence, as we celebrate these children who have paid dues in work and study. They pay dues in rehearsals and practice. They pay dues in late night performances and early morning labs in the science class. They pay dues in tears and lawyer-like pleas of persuasion. They have kept the faith. They've done the work, and they finished this leg of the race. On behalf of them, I welcome you to celebrate with us. I especially welcome and uplift all the family members, all and your support, your worry, your prayers, your commitment to development of young hearts and minds. The work of art and creating art is a venture into the work of the heart. The creative mind reflects heart work, healing while wounded, expressing while conflicted, guarded vulnerability in safe, brave opportunities to just be yourself. This heart work is what the world needs now, because this hard work is shaped in love. Welcome. I'm honored to lead you on behalf of our children. And I would like to acknowledge our amazing leadership team, Assistant Principal AP Burrell McGee, Dean of Culture, Dean Whelan, Counselor Mr. Calhoun, College Transition Advisor Ms. Bourne, all the senior sponsors, the entire DSA team of teachers, staff, and support persons, every department from custodial to food services, social workers, interpreters, psychologists, speech pathologists, and the office, Mama T and Miss Gann. We could not be successful without all of us coming together. And so as I take my seat, I just want to remind all of us that tonight we are here and this is a dignified and formal event. Welcome.
Evening, DSA! Make some noise, make some noise! This is a celebration, right? Okay, I just wanted to make sure I had to do a pulse check, as this is my second graduation for the day. But what I do know is that whenever I am in the presence of DSA students, I am elated. And I know that there is no STEAM without arts. I have never heard the songs sung this evening as I have, to lift every voice and sing. We got to take that show on the road. People need to know what we're doing on Selden Street. I'm excited because when I came over to see Joseph and the training public, and I thought about, these are young people from DSA in Spain. This is public education at its finest, when it is given the attention and the support and the respect that it deserves. So to the parents, I say thank you for sending your young person to DPSCD, and more importantly tonight, thank you for sending them to DSA. Dr. Reynolds and her leadership. Because when I look at this list of graduates, and I always want to know, so yeah, we're well over 100 graduates, and then I look at the staff, and the list is just as long. So if you are a staff member who has supported these young people on this journey, can you please stand so we can acknowledge you? To any place, not only in the city, but in the state and even this country, but you chose DPSCD. So we thank you for doing that. Young people, it is your day. You have mastered all learning opportunities placed before you to be in this moment. And today and the days ahead, as long as you're wearing a hat or a robe, people are going to say congratulations to you. And what I want you to do is I want you to allow that to sink in. Because everybody doesn't make it to this space. And although some may say, well, it's high school, everybody's supposed to graduate, we see numbers that say differently. So you are among the excellent. You are the elite. You are those that we are supporting and working hard. And as one of 7 board members and honored to serve as the president, it gives me great joy to see the fruits of some of the labor that is happening. You know, I think about the journey that some of you have taken. Some I may know and some I don't. We don't know your journey, only you do. But what you should know at this very moment is the moment you put your mind to doing something, you will absolutely do it. People often say, oh, the sky's the limit. And and I add a dot, 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 provided you do the work. So you have done the work today. You have planned. And let me try it like this. So Nipsey Hussle has a song called Bigger Than Life. And in that song, he says, look at where I started, look at where I'm standing. Some say it's luck, but I say it's planning. What I do know is those before me, you have planned, young people. You have planned and you have executed the plan. And what I say to you is job well done on this first chapter of your life. Thank you so much.
To be the Valedictorian of Class of 2020. Before I get sentimental and take us on a wild DSA journey, I want to say my thanks to the staff and faculty who've made DSA an incredible institution for young artists. Without you, every student in DSA would starve, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Thank you for sheltering us, for embracing us when we seem down, for finding the greatness in us when we ourselves found a hole, for holding us, telling us we can do it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I also want to thank my mom and dad. Without them, I wouldn't be here. Dad, thank you for canceling work plans for me, for challenging me and giving me food, and funding my education, and most importantly, for driving me to school every day. That's hard. For any reason, before getting here, it was most likely my dad. Mom, thank you for believing in me, for trying your best as a parent to make my dreams come true, for loving me for who I am. I love my parents. Yay! Also, parents and guardians, class of 1830 or 40 or something like that. I just want to say that being a part of your child's life is so important. Seeing my parents in the audience of my performances, rooting for me, always made me feel like I already had everything in life that I needed. So please keep showing up. Even if we're 30, let alone 18, doing the same productions and wearing the same costumes, keep showing up. Class of 2023! W. Wow. and wow, I meant, the W stands for, what can I say? And then the O I meant for, oh really? And then the other W I mean, what a wonderful class of creative, relatable, and distinctive pairs to be among. Wow. Look at us. And please take a moment to realize that we are no longer freshmen who are worried about passing Miss Gibson's class. Through Dr. Reynolds' morning message. On Zoom, who have 3 years to go, we in each other's faces after sufferous months of quarantine, who only have 2 years to go. But today, we are seniors who have just one more hour to go and start a new adventure to see the world in its full capacity, to experience newfound emotions and take what we had in our lives at DSA and make it a lesson, a habit, and reminder that we are here for a reason, to expand art and complex emotion into our lives. I know you're probably tired of hearing it, but I didn't believe it. Just look at where we are now. We can do it. Clueless is the word I would use to describe myself as I walked into DSA for the first time. And I have a secret that only a few know about, but outside of the theater department, I wanted to be a dancer. But there was just one problem. I didn't know how to dance. So when I went to audition for the dance department in front of all the dance seniors in a brand new leotard, I prayed, I held my breath, crossed my fingers, and I did a few cartwheels. As you guys can see, I didn't succeed. After I found out I didn't get in, you can imagine how upset my thoughts were. What was I thinking? I embarrassed myself. I shouldn't have even tried. I felt lost and unwanted. I had no idea where I was going for high school, and I was overcome by tears of failure until I received another letter sent basically telling me to try again. The first lesson DSA taught me was that you'll get a ton of no's before you get a yes. And those yeses last and are worth a lifetime. If I hadn't failed, I wouldn't have succeeded, and I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have known how big of a journey life takes you on when doing what you love. I wouldn't know about the foundation of life that drives me. And most importantly, I wouldn't have met the people in my life, the people that DSA introduced me to, who I now consider family. I wouldn't have met Ruby/Raymond, who always gives me the best life advice, Biggs Jones, my bestie, who has been living through literally everything with me, Lauren Simmons, who shows compassion for everything she does, Amaya Steen, who never shares her snacks, Ayano Bowden, who does, Leandre Denard, who plays the drums like a rock star, Miss Josephson, who's a big inspiration to me since 9th grade, Mr. Huff, who feels like a third parent to me, and Big Dog / Mrs. Leha, who never ceases to believe in me in times of doubt or insist on hugs to heal and recover from a bad day, and whose birthday is also today. Happy birthday, Mr. Without DSA, I would have not met Ryan Hunter, who isn't here, sitting here with us today, but is present in our memories, in our happiest moments. In my eyes, her image is as clear as day, as she is walking across the finish line with us. Today we are looking toward our future, and I just have a few things to ask. I ask that we hold on to our friendships and take them wherever we go, so that we always have a homegirl to call in times of drama. I ask that we lean into the art of hard work and put the hard work into the creativity of art. Make sure to take nothing for granted and to cherish these moments and make more, It's our jobs now to take care of the world, to make change happen, and to speak for the children growing up, looking up to us, seeing the light of our accomplishments, thinking how they'll be soon in the same spots that we are now. To become the next Denzel Washington or Viola Davis, the next Steve Lacy using GarageBand to create music, and for the dancers, the next JoJo Siwa. Or Elvin Ailey, but before we become anything, to not forget the Detroit School of Arts. The place that gave us room for both success and compassion. If you don't think you've got it, I'm here to tell you you do. I'm here to tell you that Jada Hudson is going to dance with BTS if she chooses to. I'm here to tell you that William Golson is going to be a professional musician. That Nigel Muhammad's photography business is going to skyrocket. That Celia Hughes is going to be an award-winning playwright. That Sebastian C. is going to be a phenomenal artist. That Angel Carter is going to be an amazing nurse. That whatever you choose to put your mind to is going to happen. Whatever you trust and commit your mind and heart to is going to happen. I'm not here to say this to put a smile on anyone's face, but because I have no doubt in my heart that the class of 2023 is going to achieve. Cheers to us. Congratulations, class of 2023. Now for the outro music. Start from the bottom, now yeah.
Good evening, everyone. I stand with you today as DSA's 2023 graduating class salutatorian. First and foremost, I'd like to give thanks to myself as well as recognition for all the long nights, hard days, and dedication to the in the first place. Another thing to mention is, I'd be lying if I said some of the many encounters and conversations I've had with family, staff, and others didn't make an impact on my life throughout these last 4 years. So I want to thank you guys as well. Throughout this journey in high school, I always knew that there was a time and place for fun and games and another for work and study. I also knew that proper preparation prevented poor performance and that the worst thing about personal mind is that you don't know what you have. This meant that I couldn't live up on my focus and let others or the environment around me steer me off my personal success, and honestly, I can say that it paid off. Me saying that it didn't take much to get here with someone that I told the truth will, because alongside me are a group of young adults who are here to face inconvenience and inconsistency over and over again, going into and coming out of the pandemic. And just the individual situation alone that we all went through speaks enough to raise the celebration of us all sitting here today and being in these seats to express more, and that showing that perseverance is every way possible. Furthermore, I would like everyone moving forward and those coming behind me to take my journey as inspiration, because I did what I had to do and I got it done. Regardless of the mentality that I went by, that most of you know. Living for the day, planning for tomorrow, and partying the night of. I got it done. Before the nights where I pick myself, I failed, but I had to pick myself right back up. Or times where I swore my math homework or essay writer wasn't going to get done because I had been late or absent dozens of times, where things just simply didn't move at a pace in life that allowed me to feel like I could understand and put together the things that schools put in front of me. But I did it. While overcoming all of these things and situations and reaching this point of position, after making known that not for a second I let my flaws, mistakes, or mishaps do anything to provide a lesson to do better and evolve in every way. Thank you everyone for hearing me out, and congratulations, class of 2023.
It's an exciting future.
Good evening. I would like to share some last words and recognize our graduates graduating with academic distinction on this evening. So for our cum laude students, as I say your name, can you please rise and be recognized, okay? So Savannah Adams. Nevaeh Banks. Kennedy Cornelius. Caleb Coleman. Vivian Davis. Cheyenne Garrett. Kyra Genesis. Adrian Hava. Janiyah Jackson. Mark Petaway. Lauren Simmons. Raymond Warner. And please remain standing. For our magna cum laude grads, Ayana Bowden. Angel Carter. David Littlejohn. Ramaza Muhammad. Latavia Tillman. Imani Stowers. Raven Washington. For our summa cum laude grads, our salutatorian Keon Bullock. Valedictorian Jewel Jordan. Celia Hewitt. Lucy Sabides. Kennedy William. You guys be seated. So to conclude, as a counselor, I always feel like I had high expectations for you guys, and I expect great things. To quote the rapper, the Detroit rapper Big Sean, the grass isn't always greener on the other side, it's where you water. Make an impact in this world and don't forget it. Everybody has to put in the hard work somewhere. Congratulations.
I'm sorry, Councilman. Give me a package. We come in twos a lot. Good evening. So good evening, class of 2023, staff, parents, and the village. I love to refer to you all as the village. I am honored to stand before you this evening to recognize our scholarship recipients. Our students have earned scholarships based on merit, academic achievement, community service, and most importantly, artistic abilities. I would like to recognize notable scholars. Mario Mallard, Mario has been awarded the Chris Trousdale Dream Award for $5,000 for his artistic ability and desire to continue in the arts beyond high school. Jalen Adams, Midnight Golf Program awarded Jalen $40,000 in scholarships. To Claflin University. The Michigan Chronicle Swag Award recipient this year, we are really hoping for a three-peat. I looked at Dr. Reynolds because she really pushes certain scholarships, and we are really proud of all of our students. But this year, Raymond Warner is at least a recipient. We are hoping for a three-peat. We've had 2 swag winners, at least in my time here at DSA, so good luck, Raymond. He'll know what he won, I think, in a couple weeks, right? Okay. Madison Dickinson and Amani Stowers. They are winners of the Coleman A. Young Scholarship as well, and so congratulations to both of them. And now for the 6-figure scholarship when I call your name, please stand. We'll start with Kennedy Wheeler. 133,130. Shania Brown, IA. Shania has received 202,000. Grand Valley State University. So I remembered the hang of this. I got to say the amounts and then the student. 554,429,000 votes, and going to Berkeley College is Izzy Savitas. 703,460 and studying nursing at Chamberlain College of Nursing, Angel Park. And as you all know, I've been keeping this a secret. I am most excited to announce that as a class, you all have earned scholarships and awards totaling $2,490,000. I know sometimes it was like pulling teeth and maybe you didn't understand where we were going. Thank you for staying the course. Within the last 4 years, it seems so much easier to lose hope, but you all stay focused. Thank you for sharing your plans and your dreams with me. I recognize that sometimes in my office, that was the first time you gave life to that out loud to someone else, so I thank you for trusting me. And remember, words have power and carry meaning. When you speak, you can move mountains. Congratulations and thank you.
Well, good evening, everyone. I know the class of 2022 will do better than that. I heard y'all turned up. That's what someone told me. Class of 2023, good evening. All right, so I would like to say good evening first to graduates, parents, family, and all faculty. Dr. Reynolds, I want to give a special shout out to Dr. Denise Davis Cotton, who was my principal when I attended DSA, and our founder here for DSA. And a special shout out, I think I saw Mr. Quick in the crowd, who was my band director. Please give him a round of applause. I just want to express today how honored I am here to provide brief remarks. My name is Fred Burhall. I'm a member of the Detroit City Council, a proud DSA graduate of 2002. That is not in 1860. When I attended here, I had more hair, and Mr. Nolan's hair was not great. So, feel like a lifetime. But congratulations to you all, your parents and your family. This achievement that you celebrate today is an example of the dedication that you have put in, the work that you have put in. And it shows that you are some of the brightest minds here in the city of Detroit. So nearly 21 years ago, I remember sitting where you were, proud, excited, anxious of what was to come. And tonight I just want to take a few moments to give you a few thoughts and 3 principles to success that I believe will help you continue the amazing journey that you are on. Those 3 principles are ambition, resolve, and resilience. Ambition, which is the strong desire to achieve something, typically requiring determination and hard work. Always be ambitious and understand that your future holds great promise. And with hard work, you can accomplish anything you set your mind to. You all have been blessed with amazing talent that many do not have or never will possess. Yet with those great talents come a great responsibility, not only to achieve artistically, but professionally and personally. Whatever your particular craft is may not even be in your future, I can tell you that. Yet the talents you have been blessed with here and that you receive from DSA have provided the discipline for you to stay focused and continue to be ambitious. The second principle is resolve. Resolve is the ability to find a solution to a problem, dispute, or contentious matter. It is also the ability to decide firmly on a course of action. So throughout your journey, you will face obstacles. I can promise you that. These obstacles will also attempt to knock you down. But when these obstacles come, it is important that you decide firmly on how you will solve them. Never let a problem deter you from the path that God has laid you. No dispute, problem, or matter is bigger than your own purpose. For you are all placed here to achieve great things, and what has been blessed to you, no man or woman can take away. The third principle is one of the most important, and that is resilience. Resilience is the capacity to withstand or to recover quickly from difficulties. It is also defined as toughness. Additionally, it is defined as the ability to spring back into shape or have elasticity. So in life, something or someone may try to knock you down. That means you stand strong. In life, you may fall. That means you get back up. And in life, you may be stretched thin, but you know you have the ability to spring back into shape and back to your original form. You may be stretched, but you will never grow. Keep your resilience. So tonight, I could not be more proud of all of you that are standing here. And I'm glad I'm here to witness your greatness and our future. Because all of you, you are our future. You are the bright future of our city, of our state, of our country, and even our world that some of you will travel there. And it will be an amazing place because you guys will be there. So on behalf of myself, Councilmember Fred Durhal, and the entire Detroit City Council, and the entire city of Detroit, we would like to congratulate the class of 2023, and we wish you nothing but the best. For you are achievers. God bless you.
So to the class of 2023, class of 2023, we've heard a lot about hard work and hard work. You do both. Dr. Reynolds, administrators, board members, parents, DSA community, in the class of 2023. I'm elated to be here today. I sat in your place 50 years ago, in 1973, as a high school graduate. Not knowing what I was going to do or where I was going, I just knew I wanted to be an actress and a teacher, and I think I did both. 30 years ago, I asked the Board of Education on many occasions how to start a school. And I heard no, and I heard no, and I heard no before. But I turned my no into a yes. And I say yes to you. The class of 2023, you're going to hear a lot of no's, but you have heard no before. So turn your no's into yes. I want to say to you, as you reflect on your time at DSA, recognize your victories. Recognize your sleepless nights. Recognize your hardships. And recognize your sacrifices. You are going to have each and every one of those emotions for the rest of your lives. But also, Celebrate your joys. Celebrate your honors. Celebrate your achievements. Celebrate your wins. DSA has served as the canvas on which you have painted the vibrant strokes of your artistic journey. And whether, as your valedictorian said, you're going to be a visual artist or a graphic artist, an actor, a musician, a dancer, a radio or television broadcaster, a recording artist, a filmmaker, a writer, each of you has a precious gift. Your gift of humanity, your gifts of character shape your identity. It shapes your passions. And it sets you on your path of greatness. You're here today to start, to finish what you started. Finish what you started. You started out as an achiever. Finish it. Finish it today. Finish it tomorrow. Finish it 10 years from now. Finish it 20 years from now. Finish it 30 years from now. And when you're 68 years old, continue to finish it. You are here because you're my dream. You're my beautiful. You are an achiever because of your principal, your administrators, your teachers, but most of all because of your first teacher, who are your parents and your grandparents. They are powerful forces that give you the strength to inspire change. Now, I live in Florida, in a state that is not welcome to people like you and me. But you earned your high school diploma. And you can stand before anybody, anywhere, at any time, and say yes to diversity, equity, and inclusion. So your high school diploma is your what? My request is that you discover your how. How will you accomplish your achievements beyond high school? How will you determine what problems you will solve? How will you design or create the next innovations and inventions yet to be discovered? What is going to be your AI moment? How will you use what you learn from DSA to be that productive citizen in society when someone tells you no? How will you, as a DSA alum, lead future graduates who will one day sit in the seats that you're sitting in at this very moment? Each and every one of you has a heart of unconditional love. But you also have unconditional duties. May you be there to help those who have appetites and no food. And those who have food and no appetites. May you be there to help those who have houses and no homes. Or those who have no homes and seek housing. You are a DSA graduate. You make the impossible possible. help those who have knowledge but no know-how, and those with the know-how and no knowledge. Thank you for fulfilling your parents' dreams as well. For some of you, when you face criticism, doubt, and even moments of self-doubt, you raised your hands and changed the direction, making it possible to be able to walk out of here today as a DSA graduate, alum, and with honors. Trust in your abilities and never stop chasing your dreams. Use your gifts of knowledge, your experience, and your triumphs, and live by your example. And that's the example your parents and your grandparents and the village people gave you. There's a space for each and every one of you on this planet. Where there's a problem, I know a DSA graduate can solve it. Where there's a need, I know a DSA graduate can fill it. Where there's a sickness, a DSA grad can heal it. Where there's a book, a DSA graduate can write it. Where there's a game, a DSA graduate can run it. Where there's a business, a DSA student can build it. Where there's a gospel, a DSA graduate can preach it. Amen. And where there's a song, you know a DSA graduate can write it, compose it, and sing it. There's a lot going on in this troubled world. And you're a DSA graduate. Educate those behind you. Where there's ignorance, banish it. Where there's injustice, correct it. Where there's racism, dismantle it. Where there's homophobia, stop it. Where there's hope, affirm it. You have the responsibility to lead this beautiful orchestra hall and grow your own seeds of greatness. So follow the words written by Mitch Albert, because one day you're going to realize that someone took responsibility. Someone raised you. Someone nurtured you. Someone mentored you. Someone pointed the way for you. Someone helped you get those scholarships and opportunities. But one day, you're going to realize that the honors and awards will collect us. And you're going to have to take that moment and recognize when you look in the mirror to devote yourself to loving others, loving the community around you, and loving creating something that gives you purpose and meaning. Repeat after me. I am DSA. I am DSA. I know that you will have the fortitude, the gratitude, and the greatness to chase your chosen career. But dare to dream. Dare to excel. Dare to go that extra mile. Dare to show compassion. Dare to place your dreams above your fears. Dare to make your mark in the world. Dare to have empathy. Dare to dress right. Dare to speak right. Dare to act right. Dare to dream. Dare to be the best that you can be, and then do it. I have a challenge for you. Wait for the world's recognition of your talents. Some people don't see it as easily and quickly as you see it yourself. But don't forget to reach back Give back to DSA and pass your gifts to others. Confidence. Because dreams do come true. There's no one like you. There's no one like you. There's no one like you. There's no one like you.
Performing a poem called Midnight Lullaby. I kneel and pledge allegiance to the flag and the republic for which it stands. One nation, home of the brave and land of the free. I kneel because of the officers that choose to kneel on our necks. I pledge allegiance to a home that would rather I sleep not too close but close enough for the white knight thieves. I pledge allegiance to my culture that's been passed around through the races. A culture that's been stolen from my back turn. I pledge allegiance to one nation under God. I turn around to a Bible forced in my hands that says I was meant to suffer all alone, stealing from my brothers and sisters because their Bible said they should. Take it and use it as a trend because their Bible said they could. They apologize with fake tears, fake words, lies that stab. Wake up! I transport myself back to a classroom that teaches history but not my own. A 1,000-page book with a 10-page section dedicated to the bad parts of my history because it can't let go of the restitutions gone unpaid. I rewrite literature with white names and white words that reek of unearned, sustained white privilege. Another white man profits off the lost souls of the dreaded blacks. I turn the page and nothing changes. More wars, more protests, the race to see who will make the world burn first. Wake up! My phone dings. Grown folks calling us snowflakes because we bring attention to the problems that sweep under the rug. Ding! More men telling me what I can do with my body. How much of it I can say. How much I need to cover because it's distracting them. If it's so distracting, look away. But boys will be boys and boys have no self-control to keep their eyes away. Wake up! Flash the chatter. More kids that joke about committing suicide. More kids with guns in their hands. More parents putting guns in our hands in an early age. More kids committing suicide. Wake up! The teacher yells at me for not paying attention. They put the weight of their mistakes on our shoulders to fix, depending on us as a rising generation to resolve the issues that plague our country right now, while they turn a blind eye right now. Wake up! My mind scatters, and the sound of the water that pitter-patters on the floor, a leaking ceiling in my house. Wake up! My mom yells at me for not paying attention. I hold the weight of the world on my back, and the knowledge of my ancestors in my hands. I hold it close because the world won't. The world will keep trying to profit off folks like us. Our culture, our history, our lives, our words, our art, the beat of our drum, but we don't have to let them. When they steal from us, we steal it back. We fight and we fight until we get tired of fighting, and we keep fighting until our arms sting from holding our fists in the air and our legs drag on because we refuse to sit down and let it happen. We fight so the next generation doesn't have to. We fight so our younger brothers and sisters don't have to. We fight to fill the spaces that have tried to ice us out. We become the lawyers, the cops, the doctors, the politicians, therapists, social workers, nurses, artists that we wish we saw more of growing up. We call the boomers that accuse us of being sensitive out for being the snowflakes they are. Because unlike them, we don't get hysterical over equal rights and gay marriage being legalized. We don't fix the generational issues that have been passed down to us. Because our generation, this crowd filled with young faces and bright eyes, hopeful stares, because we haven't yet lost hope. Wake up! We have our work cut out for us. But we've made it through this far. We've made it through more than Moses, yet we still manage to procrastinate on everything. But unlike some, we won't procrastinate on saving the world, because it needs us now and we refuse to be silent. In other words,
things that make you happy. Make waves.
Hi, everybody. That's nice. I should have put this on front end. Good evening, trustees, faculty, friends, and family, and welcome. My name is Mark Pettaway, and I have had the honor of being senior class president this year. And tonight we celebrate our senior class. Here we are. We have arrived at the day we've all been waiting for. Our high school years are officially over, but it's also the beginning of a new and exciting chapter in our lives. I'd like to start off by thanking and giving flowers to Dr. Reynolds. This woman is very amazing and knows how to keep our students in order to make sure that we are achieving in and out of academic classes and working hard to perfect our crafts in every way possible. Secondly, I would like to give Ms. Burrell McGee with her flowers. Ms. Burrell McGee does everything for our school. She bends over backwards to make sure that performances goes well, paperwork goes through. And us as her students are staying on track, and for that I say thank you. Last but certainly not least, Dr. Cotton, who is the founder of our school and has given us the privilege to express ourselves through our arts. Being in an art school has not only given me opportunities as a vocalist, but every graduate here as an artist, and for that we all say thank you, Dr. Cotton. Not all of us was able to get to this finish line. I'd like to honor our classmate, Ryan Hunter, and take a moment of silence for her and her family. Rest in power, Ryan. Before I start my speech, never let anyone shut you up. Ever. Ever. My foundation was built by my grandparents, who was up here at this bathroom. They put their lives on hold to make sure that I became a productive member of society. When people say I am loving and caring, I know that's my grandmother who has taught me to treat others with love no matter what. When you see the young man who walks through these halls with pride, you see my grandfather who taught me to work hard when needed and play harder when it's time. Thank you to my family and to all the families here today. I would like to give a special shout out to the Vincent and Smith families who have opened their homes to me and given me a safe place to land. Came DSA. Attending DSA has brought so many opportunities to me and to us all. In the last 4 years, I've met people who have helped me become the best version of myself, including my friend group. There are many adults on my thank you list as well, and I know each student here has a list of DSA auntie and uncles who have lifted them up in these last 4 years. Today is your last chance to tell them, for real, how grateful you are. My first is Miss Gigi. She is my DSA mother. I love her so much. There is no real dull moment with her, and she has helped me find so much joy in the talents that I present to the world. Next is Miss Leha. She opened her door for me, who sees the light in me, who makes sure there is never a dull moment, and has so much joy in what I do and what I present to the world as well. I'm also grateful for Mr. Goods, who has been both a professor father figure to me and made sure that I have earned a full ride to University of Michigan. DSA students are blessed with artistic talents, but without our teachers advocating for us, without Mr. Goods or Miss Gigi advocating for me, I would have not able to commit to college confidently. I know that it may seem scary, but we are the writing on the wall, the bass and the voice of the child who stands proud, who doesn't care who's around, and performs with glee. That child is me, that child is us, like the trust that I hold into every achiever here today, like the way that we will walk with pride, even when we want to cry, but still realize who we are, and who we are is beautiful. I want to say to our graduates, to make sure that you all take care of yourselves, and keep shining your light, and to never stop being yourselves. You all are amazing, and it was your honor, it was my honor of being your class president. From this day forward, I want you to go into the world and show who you are and what you have to give. I love you all so much, and each and every one of you has helped me through this year in so many ways. Thank you. I will always be there for each and every one of you in any way that I can. I love you all, and here's to us, the class of 2023. Okay, wait, before we start, I'm so sorry. I forgot about our Dean Wynn. Can we get a round of applause? Dean Wynn is an amazing Dean. We love you, and he was also who played in our musical, Joseph. If you didn't come to see it, that's shame on you. But let's give another round for Dean Wynn.
Thank you. This is truly an outstanding class. We just have a few awards and acknowledgments, and then our school song. And I want to start that I do have these 10 students I want to lift up and give a special recognition to. But I'd like to say, Dr. Davis, as Chief of High Schools in Detroit Public Schools Community District, every senior registered this year in September for the class of 2023 will get a diploma today. We have 100% graduation. These awards are named after famous artists, humanitarians, world changers. And that's the expectation we have of you as a DSA achiever, to be a great artist, humanitarian, and world changer. The Carmen de la Balade Dance Extraordinaire Award goes to Lauren Simmons. The Paul Robeson Vocal Excellence and Character Award to Christopher Benson. The Audra McDonald Vocal Music Extraordinaire Award, Bailey Smith. The Esperanza Spalding Multi-Talented Musical Award goes to Izzy Savaz. And we are proud to announce at DSA that we have all three of them, the last three awards, going to Berklee College of Music in Boston, Massachusetts, and in Europe. And next I have a few students I'd like to honor from the Nguzo Saba, the second principal, Kuji Chakwalia. Kuji Chakwalia means self-determination. And Malcolm X is our greatest example of this principle, as someone who was going down one particular path based on his life circumstances and choices. And because he made up his mind to do something different, he changed his mind, himself, and the world. So I'd like to honor these students with the Kuji Chakwalia Award for 2023. Lamont Thrasher. There's another principle in the Nguzo Saba called purpose. When you see a student with talent and abilities, sometimes it takes them a minute to catch up to what they have as a gift. And when you see them walking in that gift, you know that they have found their nia, their purpose. And this award goes to Justice Upshaw. To Mario. And finally, the Nguzo Saba, which means 7 principles. Umoja, Kujichagulia, Ujiva, Ujamaa, Nia, Kuumba, Imani. Unity, self-determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, and faith. And one student here at DSA that embodies the 7 principles of Kwanzaa gets the Nguzo Saba Pyramid Award, Mark Petaway. Line together. And now our class song. Janaya